And out of nowhere, from the PlayStation blog, PlayStation just unveiled the next generation VR controllers for the PS5. So hey, Tay here, welcome to the VR Tech channel. So this is super exciting, so let's discover them together in this video. Let's get into it. Alright, here we are. So this news comes just 2 weeks after the reveal of the next generation PSVR for the PS5, so a PSVR 2. And yeah, first of all, wasn't really expected, I was actually sleeping, and second, we actually received pictures about them, and also details on all the functionalities. So I would say the design is absolutely fantastic, and let us understand that here we're talking about an inside-out tracking probably, so we're not gonna need a little camera on top of the TV, because this ring wrapping around for the tracking, well, it really faces every direction. So it's very likely that we're talking about an inside-out tracking. Now, they don't specify that, let's be clear, but, well, we saw that with the Windows Mixed Reality, we saw that with the Oculus controllers, we saw that with the Vive Cosmos controllers. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in here we're talking about a new tracking, and that's the best news ever because, well, if you ever played with PSVR, well, you would like to throw away those two, like, women toys, and yeah, those were awful. So luckily we have something new and better. Now they call this design Orb, so the Orbs controllers, and they say that you can play naturally with high degrees of freedom, there's no constraint when you're moving your hands, and well, yeah, they are comfortable for both hands because they thought about ergonomics a lot. From the top though, they're very similar to the old Windows Mixed Reality controllers that weren't the most comfortable because we have a straight line over here. So let's see how they do. But from the bottom, they really seem more similar to the Oculus controllers. And the similarity with the Oculus controllers is really staggering. And well, that's super good though, because Oculus created a standard for the controllers. We saw Windows Mixed Reality following, and the Cosmos followed. So we have all the different controllers that are very, very similar. So it doesn't really matter, like in regular console gaming, if you change controllers or stuff, you're always gonna feel at home. But let's get to the features, because of course that's the most interesting thing. We have two main features, that is adaptive triggers, that is one that we have. Also, of course, the PS5 controllers, that means that when you click the trigger, you actually have a resistance. You actually have a bit of return there, so you feel the tension when you fire an arrow, for example. And that's absolutely next level, because if I don't really care much on the PlayStation controllers, well, when we're talking about VR controllers where you don't actually see your hands, but you just feel, the feeling will be very, very believable. And that's why I'm a little disappointed here, because yes, we're gonna have it on the triggers, but it's not gonna be on the grip button. Now, these can change anytime. But yeah, PlayStation, if you're watching, this is my feedback. Put it also on the grip button, because I feel that there is really gonna feel amazing when you try to grip something and you can feel the different tension, the different resistance of the different materials and stuff. You have something soft, you just grip it. You have something heavy, well, you gotta put some force in there. That will be absolutely amazing also for immersion, and I hope that they're gonna bring it in the future. For now though, just the triggers. Second feature, haptic feedback. Well, this is a next generation one, like the one that we have on the DualSense controllers, so it's very, very good. You can feel materials and things in different parts of the controller, so it seems like we were gonna have the same thing also on these, so absolutely amazing. Tracking is the third point, and we already talked about it, but yeah, I'm gonna have a tracking ring across the bottom of the controller. So again, the specified bottom, that means that, yeah, the tracking has to come from the headset itself. So yeah, inside-out tracking is kind of confirmed over here. And yeah, of course, then they talk about the buttons themselves. We have the L1, there's the grip button, the trigger button L2, then a create button on the left, and then we have the right controller with the analogic stick, also in the left controller, by the way. We cross, I call it X, by the way, but in the circle button, a grip button R1, and a trigger button R2, and the option button. The grip button can be used to pick up objects as one example. Well, yeah, we are very familiar with that with all the other controllers on the market. Now, here they say that they were to create a controller from the ground up to have the next generation feeling and stuff. And yes, I understand that for the adaptive triggers is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see great controllers also on PSVR. I'm super excited for the future of console VR coming, because we have a lot of power with this console. It would be amazing to be able to use them, because we're gonna unlock some games like Half-Life Alyx or Boneworks that now are not possible on the PS4 or PS4 Pro when it comes to hardware is not possible even on the Oculus Quest 2, for example, with just a mobile chipset. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing because we're gonna have a huge step up in games, in graphics and stuff like that. So absolutely positive, and having a good controllers means that we're gonna have the right interaction with it. So it's super, super exciting. By the way, these are officially going to be in the hands of the developers very, very soon in form of prototype, of course, and then they're probably going to change with the feedback that we have from the developers themselves. So yes, let's expect something changing, hopefully the grip button that they said, and that means that probably the developers already have a VR headset that can track these controllers, and that's an interesting hint over there. We might be closer than what we expect, maybe 2022. Let's hope so. But anyway, guys, that was all I found it super interesting. I really wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think about it in the comment below. Do you like this style of controller? They look very similar to the Pimax Sword, if you remember those controllers that never came out. But yeah, super cool to finally have something better than what we had in the past, and I can really wait to see and know more about this PSVR 2. But yeah, again, if you liked the video, I did actually say it. If you didn't like the video, like, subscribe to the channel for more VR tech, and if you really love the channel, the join button down there, a little further, also the Patreon, prior access to videos, not this one because yeah, I super fast, and yeah, at the same time we have it downstairs, and at the same time we have down there t-shirt, sticker, mask 2021 item #1. But yeah, again, like, dislike, subscribe, see you guys next video, thanks for watching.